Hello everyone, my name is Chris Cason. I'm a voice actor and director and writer in anime and also some video games, and you might know me from, at least voice acting wise, know me as Mr. Popo and the original Tien Shinhan from Dragon Ball Z, also Agent Shu the Ninja Dog from Dragon Ball, Gluttony from Full Metal Alchemist, and Holy Roman Empire from Italia, and all kinds of stuff. Well, growing up, I loved animation in general, and I was an actor living in Dallas, and I had a friend who said, hey, you should go audition for this show, and I said, sure, because, you know, an actor spends most of their time auditioning. And I drove to this scary-looking building, and I showed up, and I auditioned. I saw a bunch of strange-looking people saying strange things, and I auditioned for it, and I left, and I thought, well, that'll never take, whatever, and I just drove away and had lunch and didn't think about it. And then 2 weeks later, I got a phone call that I was in a show called Dragon Ball Z, and I was going to be Tien and Mr. Popo, and that was 1998. I'm still talking about it and still working, so that's how it all started for me, way back then. The things I think people don't realize about voice acting? You know, frankly, I feel like people are pretty well informed about voice acting in general thanks to the interwebs. I think there's not a whole lot of secrets. I think it's been pretty well demystified between the cons and the internet. We know, you know how we record, you know, I mean, I guess maybe the only thing that people don't know are things like some people at conventions, although fewer, but some people at conventions think that because you do voice work, you have this fancy mansion on a hill or things like that, and that is not the case. You know, I look at it as it's an art, but it's also a trade. So I feel like I'm just coming in to do my job and do the best I can. But I don't. I live what I would call a fairly normal life, and it's not. There's definitely no glitz and glamour. I'll put it that way. But I love it. I wouldn't trade it. For me, I enjoy writing, but it's very solitary. It's just you hunched over a laptop in the dark and never seeing the light of day. And so I like it a lot, but I like to collaborate. I like working with people. So then it's directing or acting. With acting, you can show up in a Tasmanian Devil t-shirt, or in this case, a Sriracha t-shirt, and blue jean shorts and flip-flops, and do the talkie talk and leave, and no one, it's just your voice. You know, you can look any specific way, any particular way you want to. And oftentimes, you don't look the way you sound, which is a fun thing, you know, like somebody walks in and they're 4 feet tall and they have this loud booming voice or whatever. And then directing, you have this sort of paternal feeling, like you're watching all the parts move and you're making sure that everything is right and you're seeing it through to the end. And I like that aspect of it too. So it depends on the day. It's usually directing or acting. It's a tie, and then it depends on the day which one I like better. So I like them both. The best way to get into voice acting would be, first of all, be an actor. You know, a lot of, some of the best voice actors are stage actors to begin with, or they have some kind of acting, you know, some kind of acting training, and so I would say be an actor first, and then I would say work on your demo, get an agent, and go from there. Sometimes if it's voice work in general, like if you're selling soap on the radio, you can do it from anywhere. But if you want to do voice acting, specifically in anime, and in some cases video games, sometimes you have to move where the work is. So you may end up going to larger markets where they do a lot of anime and a lot of video games. So once you're armed with all of the tools you need, you may have to be ready to move. And if you're willing to do all of that and to gamble for it, then go for it, because we always need more people to jump in the pool. It can't be the same handful of people. So, some actors may disagree, but when I put on the actor hat, no one else do it. When I put on the director hat, we need more people. So, you know, it's an internal conflict, but that's how you do it. Acting training, getting the demo, getting the agent, being ready to go, and then maybe moving if you have to. So, all pursuit of art is a gamble. So if you're prepared to gamble and you have the passion, do it. I've had a great time this weekend. I'm looking at least one of the other guests right now, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Everybody here has been really cool. The questions have been really interesting. The panels have been a lot of fun. The guests, it's been really great so far. Well, I say so far. This is day 2 out of 3. So far so good. Tomorrow could all collapse. But right now, it's been a real humdinger. Excuse me?
I'm gonna have you do a plug.
Do a plug? What kind of fraternity hazing is this? Okay. Am I still? Yeah, I'm still wearing it. I forgot I had. I feel like some kind of a weird, like, newsy pirate. Hold on. My family. No, I don't know. I got that. Funimation. You should be watching. Scary. Okay. Sukoshi-Con. You should be here. You dope. And you anger them into like, you should be here. You fool. Fork over them. I mean, it's not that much. I know Spanish. I know Spanglish. El baño is aquí. La biblioteca. Juan is in la biblioteca. No me gusta. Yo quiero Taco Bell. There's a new flavor Taco Bell, the Diablo. There's a new sauce called the Diablo. And that's for you. That's free. Go have some Diablo.